This is Monique with Your Daily Sunshine. Maybe you have like a sibling or maybe a close relative or a family friend, and they may have had a close relationship with your loved one. And so maybe you were in conversations, or it was brought up that, hey, I can bring, mama by, or I can bring daddy by, and or auntie, or whoever your loved one is, and they can spend some time with you. And depending on what their illness is, they may, be taken kind of aback, saying, okay, what can I do with them? There's plenty of stuff that can be done. Just kind of give them, some parameters. If you're dealing with Alzheimer's or dealing with whatever challenge they may have, just kind of give them some suggestions, because they themselves are still people, and they're still active, and they're still here. And you want to make sure you're kind of making sure that they are changing environments and still being active, and kind of keep, things as normal as possible. Maybe they can, I know when my grandmother used to go down to see her son and her daughter, her son would have, him and his wife would have his mom, and they would take her out to get her nails done, take her to the hairdresser, take her to the mall. When my aunt had her, because they lived down in Texas, when my aunt had her, they had friends, and take her to church, and they just had little stuff that they would do with her. And she would go out, see people, see the seniors, see people that are familiar to her, that are in that community. And she feels like, oh, okay, I know that person. I'm doing something that I may do at home, and it makes them feel good, and kind of, lifts them up and brightens their spirits, rather than, okay, mama, just sit there. I'm going to put you in front of the television, and that's it, regardless of where they are or who they're visiting. So just trying to give you some suggestions that change environments, and also look at different people, but also on the other side, make sure that the other people aren't, I don't want to say fearful, but aren't hesitant, saying, okay, what I'm going to do with them. But just say, you can do anything. Maybe sewing. I know one of my aunt, she sews, and when she had my grandmother, they would sew. Little stuff like that. Hobbies, gardening, crocheting, take them to the barbershop, whatever. Just little stuff. Hopefully I'm trying to relay this across to you, but I just felt uncomfortable when, I felt I had something inside of me when one of my mom's girlfriend's daughter said, my sister said, what am I going to do with mom? It's a challenge. It's something that we have to go through, depending on the illness, but I think it's doable. This is Monique, just trying to give you suggestions. Have a great day.